Good morning. Hi, everybody. So, this is a special edition of Tea with Mr. C, and I don't even have tea right now. So, I'm just checking in. A couple students asked me to stop by today and just clarify a couple things. As far as the format, for the most part, I'm only live streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday now, but if it's needed, I'll be here. Okay. So, the thumbnail for this video is my entry for the best self meme, or copy of a meme over our time apart. So I chose Captain Picard there, and just email me, would you? Okay, so if you are out there and you're watching this later, please get back to me as soon as possible if you haven't already. And just email me with the subject here, or you can. Sorry, I'm getting emails at the same time. With an email with a subject that says here. We're going to do this each week on April 3rd, April 10th, April 17th, and April 24th, and then we'll figure things out from there, depending on how the world is going. All right, so I'm going to stick around until anybody says, hey, I need help with this, and then I am going. Let's see, photos. So I'm just kind of messing around right now, waiting for a student. So let's see, put the sound on. Here we go. Okay, Trinity, I'm on my way. Here we go. And then, so I was just up in the woods, and that's me getting here as quick as possible. This is called filling time. There we go. Trying to get it in the right spot. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? I'm just messing around here. This was me coming out of the woods this morning to get here in time. And my phone is low on battery, which is not going to be good for showing this demonstration, so I better stop messing around. No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, Kayla, how are you? Mrs. Carlson says hi too. So I'm just waiting for. Do you have your own cabin? Oh yes, I do. I do have my own cabin, and it's a super happy place. I'll shoot video of it maybe this weekend, and I'll post it because it is my fortress of solitude. Read some Superman comics; it'll make sense. How about you? HBU. I figured that out. I'm old, and I figured that out. I just figured out IRL. Did you know that one? IRL in real life. I think it's more of a role-playing thing, but anyway, I'm swell. I I just got out of the woods, so what could be better? So I'm answering a question for a student, and they're not quite here yet, so I'm going to start into the answer. It's actually for our advanced media arts class, and the assignment is using, well, the old assignment, I don't know which one she's concerned about. The old assignment that we had, just came out. What's the song? Hold on, we'll chat in a moment. Let me just get through this part. So let's see, Media 2. So Media 2, they had a spine, a business card, and a cover page. And the measurements for all of those are on the website. Okay, I just can't remember them off the top of my head here. While we're waiting, I'll open it up. So if I go to our website and then I go to Media 2, and the GIMP software is there with the manual and the assignments and the tutorial. So the assignments are really, for the GIMP stuff, those aren't assignments to hand in. That was just to try out so that you could understand the program. Let's see. Media 2, here it is. Okay, so it was under week 5, 6, somewhere where we left off there. And the measurements are right in here. Download the spine template, and then it goes into demonstrations on how to do the cover page, which is 8.5 by 11, and then the business card, which is a 7 by 8 inch document, and the cards are divided up in 3.5 width by 2 inch height. So it's a business card. So you only have to make one business card and then repeat it repeat it 7 times. So there's 8 on a page. Okay, so I'm not sure if that was what you were asking about, but it would be under Media 2, week 5, 6. Okay, and I can email you that. If you jump on here and tell me that's what you need, I can email you that link if that's a problem. The new assignments are using that program called GoArt. Okay, and you're shooting 5 photographs with your phone. GoArt is available for both formats, and it's free. Of course, there's in-app purchases, but you're not required to pay for anything. Just use the ones that are free. And you're going to choose 5 photos and apply 5 different filters in there to try them out. The filters are based on fine artists' work and different styles of artwork throughout time, even ways artists work. So I think there's one that's just called ink pen, and they're similar to the Photoshop filters, but they're a little bit more refined. It's more like a final product without all of the steps that we do. Okay, it's kind of built in as an algorithm. So you're just trying 5 out, and I would make note of what they were. Just maybe scribble it down on a piece of paper or use your record on your phone to say like, this was ink pen. And it just might come in handy later. But 5 photos. 5 different filters with GoArt. GoArt is the name of the app. And we're shooting for those to be put into the shared folder. Shared folder by April 10th. Okay, and then I will mark you as turned in. Okay, we got another viewer. Maybe this is who's here, who's out there. If you ever check in and you don't know how to comment, you have to be signed into a YouTube account. You can't just be watching it passively. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's super easy to set up. You just join and probably give away all your life information, but you sign up with YouTube and then you can jump right in on the comments. So if you ever want to talk, we could do that. So I'm kind of waiting for that student because it's 11:04. Okay, Kayla. Happy by Wandy. It's so good. All right. Well then, we're now going to have to check it out. Happy by Wandy. All right. Checking this out.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, no. This is that was an ad. Okay. Wandy. Directed by Michael Coleman. Usually when they put the director's name right on the video, it's probably pretty good. It didn't. It scooped onto something else. That's weird. It's interesting. It's experimental. I'll give you that. It kind of reminds me of music that I would hear in a futuristic elevator. Oh, this is a song. No, I'm gonna. Hi, Jasmine. Look up the audio, not the video. I think this is it now. Is that it? You know, I just lost my royalty rights by playing that song. Now I'm not going to get paid for this. It's okay. Jasmine, how are you? Hi. So the student I was meeting up with hasn't shown up, but it's recorded. So no, this is right. Okay. I think I understand that. Okay, so you're good. I am going to stick around until what time? 20 minutes in, so about another 7 minutes, just to see if, oh, I got a third person, if they show up, and otherwise I'll just email them and tell them I went over this stuff. How are you? I'm swell. I was just telling Kayla that I just got in from camping, so things couldn't be better. The woods are wonderful. There's nobody out there, so it's extreme social distancing. But I raced out of the woods this morning to meet us down here, and yeah, it's all good. I got new brushes today. New brushes, new paints. As soon as we break from here, I'm going to go have my coffee and try out the new brushes and paints. So that is sincerely exciting. Monday, I'm going to start giving you some new stuff for comic students past the regular drawings that we've been working on. I think we were at don't touch your face. Number 42 through 50, I think that is where we left off. So Monday we're going to get into moving along in the class a bit. So people sometimes, yeah, everybody does, Caleb. I understand. Fortress of Solitude. Look it up. It's cool. So what else is new? I've got Kayla and Jasmine here, and one other person viewing, but they haven't popped up yet. So, what else is going on? Oh, check in with people. It is nice to get away. Check in with friends out there that they are checking with their teachers. You know, we're supposed to be doing attendance, and I'm getting a couple, but not as it's like senior skip day. Oh, that's nice. Look, we're getting invitations. So that's that. So the name of the program was Go Art. I'm just going to move this over here. And I'll flip it so they can kind of see it. Positioning. There's a symbol, folks. So GoArt is the name of the program, and it's super easy to use. It really is just choosing a photo and then applying the filter and then sharing it or sending it. So we got that going for us. Yes, you are a senior now. I start singing, waiting. I know they had some other obligations today too. Do you guys have a lot of meetings with teachers, Jasmine, Kayla? Like online, you're emailing, or they're using, what are they using? Yes and no. Kayla is meeting with a lot of teachers. Jasmine is not meeting with a lot of teachers. Kayla, how are you meeting with teachers? They used Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm using that too. And then the live stream. I guess they told us not to use Zoom. How is Google Meet? I haven't tried it yet. Yes, check in with your teachers. Check in each week. We want to know that you are well and safe and that you have everything you need. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to sum this up. We're at 1839. All right. In the last minute or so, Jasmine, Kayla, do you have any questions, or our third person out there that it's just kind of, my teachers haven't used Google Meet. I wish they did, though. Maybe I'll mess around with that this weekend. There's an app that I downloaded for my phone I haven't tried out yet that lets me stream from my phone, and it was $15. I bought it just for this occasion, and I haven't done anything with it yet, so maybe that's on the list for today. OBS Mobile. And see if I can walk around and do this. That would be cool. We could do a tour, a woodland tour, a walk in the woods. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. Anybody else have plans for the weekend? Haha, Trinity, you're here. For the media 2, is it 5 or 4 pictures? Your website says then. Google Classroom, and do we have to do the stuff under the weeks on the website? Okay, so it's 5 photos. If I put the wrong number on here, I apologize. Let's see. Let's go to Media 2, and the stuff under the weeks. No, I see what you're saying. If you go to where it says Media 2 Homeschool, okay, if you go to the homeschool, that's what we're going to work out of from now on. When we were at school, the week tabs that you're talking about, it was a way to every 2 weeks that was the assignment or so. And that's just confusing because we're not there, and I don't even know what week we're in. So that's why I made the extra tab that just shows Media 2 Homeschool. Okay, and that will keep you up to date. So if I slide down through Media 2 Homeschool, it gives you a link to the GoArt app for iPhone. It gives you a link to the app for the Android. It gives you a link to the YouTube demo, and then right there it says use 5 different filters on 5 different photos, and it's due next Friday, so the 10th. Okay, let's see if I answered all that. Your website says different than Google Classroom. Did I switch it up from Google Classroom? Let me check. Classroom and to media. Yeah, we've got all this stuff going on, so I record keeping. Oh, it does say 4 photos. What a jerk I am. Okay. I owe you, I don't know, candy when we get back because I messed up. So, yeah, it's 5. It's 5. I kind of figured just to kind of keep it easy, it was like a photo every 2 days. And so 5 photos, April 10th, using Go Art. Is the Go Art app okay? Is it working? Planet Earth documentaries, those are cool. What's kitten in a box mean? But back to the nope, just drawing. Don't just say drawing. Drawing is everything. It's like oxygen. I've got to go draw. Well, I'm going to paint first and then I'll draw. I got to do a drawing for next week to really impress other teachers with my 6 skills. I was going to draw aliens with toilet paper heads. And one comes back from a reconnaissance in Earth and says, I'm sure they will worship us as gods. Side note, okay. Trinity, do we have to shoot the photos or can they be in a... Yeah, they can be on the camera roll. I mean, try some out. Try a little bit of both. Shoot a couple photos. The portrait ones are really cool when you try them out with family members. And I shot some. I was sitting on a beach in Hawaii. Yeah, that was me. I was sitting on this beach and I shot these cool photos just of myself, of these selfies, and applied these different Go Art filters, and I ended up sending them to a company and had them printed on canvas and had actual paintings made of the self-portrait. It's kind of an ego thing. But try out both. Shoot some photos and use some from the roll. You got plenty of time, so try all the filters out, and then you're just handing 5 of them in for the turned in grade. Okay. Now I'm sketching, and I've got little toilet paper aliens. They kind of look like they're from. You ever watch Dark Crystal? Either the movie or the show. I think I'm gonna watch Labyrinth, Legend, and Dark Crystal today. Very fantasy puppeteering kind of a thing. Okay, so folks, I'm going to sum it up unless anybody has anything else in the last... Oh, I got another person now. Look at that. I stick around long enough and then all these people write in. So I'm going to sum things up here in the next 2 minutes or so, unless someone has a very specific question. And then I will be back on Tuesday, which would be whatever today's not. Today is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Tuesday, April 7th. I'll be back here at noon per usual and hit any more questions. I'm going to bring up over the weekend, I'm going to do all the assignments for the classes. So I'm going to do the Go Art one for media, and I'm going to do the Warble one for photo, and I'm going to do the Magi Plus for the film class, and drawings for comic, and I'm missing one, painting. I'll do the painting one too. So I will have examples of all of those on Tuesday. All right. Well, that, dearest students, is that. And if you can't be good, be safe, and keep on drawing. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.